Mike.
Let's get the action started. Our next bout is in the middleweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. It's sponsored by Earth Bar. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, official weight 182.5 pounds. He has a professional record of 5 wins, 1 loss. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and representing Extreme Culture, please welcome the Terminator, Trent Miller. And now his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, official weight 183.8 pounds. He has a professional record of 1 win, no losses. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, let's welcome Marcus, the Bounty Hunter Nash. The referee in charge, Ryan Brueggemann.
Marcus Nash just gave me a little stare down there as well. These two have been eyeing each other up, pacing the cage, looking to be unleashed again. This collision of middleweights about to begin, scheduled for 5 minutes, 3 5-minute rounds, should we need them, but I got a feeling we might not. Marcus Nash in the red corner, Trent Miller in the blue.
And my question is this the fight that puts, oh my goodness.
Wow.
Is this the fight that puts Vegas on the scoreboard?
This is the one, Trent Miller setting out with some intent. Marcus Nash again coming from that BJJ and MMA school, Jay Pages. He says he grapples and wrestles with the best in the state. And that was a good reaction, right? Explosive. Look how powerful Trent is.
Just pressuring up against the cage. Head position. Under.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's buried.
Putting a lot of pressure on Marcus.
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming from Trent Miller here, getting a feel of each other. You can see physically just how Trent Miller is built as well, and he's got a crazy backstory as well, very athletically gifted, but also a high academic, grade A student. But it's oh, nice leg kick.
Leg kick by Marcus.
Wow. Oh, wow. Now you've got Trent Miller on the back foot. That's something we don't see very often.
These guys are just swinging. I'm waiting for this computer to fall back down again.
I think the cage might fall off, so here we go. Those low kicks, though, from
those are gonna wear on.
Trent Miller. Oi, how high did he just jump? Look at this, Marcus Nash stalking his man.
Again, as we saw, that over swinging can get you caught, which is where Marcus has got the back of Trent Miller.
Yeah, that was what a furious start to this fight. Not even 2 minutes into the first round.
It's been a lot of action in these 2 minutes.
A lot of action. This is what we expected from this fight, though. Oof. Oh, right hand! Oh, my goodness!
Oh my
wow!
Trent Miller with the knockout!
Goodness! Marcus Nash was coming forward. Marcus Nash
got caught coming in.
He was rising in the fight, and Trent Miller, that's the first time I've really seen him on the back foot, but that is the power he possesses.
Look at that, put Vegas on the scoreboard.
4 points for Vegas, and that's a highlight reel knockout. Trent Miller, what a way to finish this fight. Those low kicks looked like they were really taking effect. Talk us through some of this. Let's just go back.
He went to throw a kick, and they both fell, and they ended up in a scramble, but then Marcus was coming in with those kicks, coming forward a lot. And then we see just waiting.
Here we go. Yeah, this is them coming forward. Swinging with everything he's got. He's coming. He's coming. Don't you worry. That was earlier in the fight. This was the grappling exchange. This again, it felt like Marcus Nash was kind of growing into the fight, and here we go.
Caught him with that right hook right over the top.
And you see Trent, Marcus was moving into it as well. What a finish. There we are. A fantastic performance. And like you said, there was pressure on Vegas coming into this fight, and that's the way to respond. A first round knockout.
That's gotta feel good. Not just, well, one as a fighter getting the knockout, but also from the team perspective of being able to put your team finally on the scoreboard in this entire card. It's just like an added check.
And I just watched Marcus Nash watch that knockout back. He was looking up at the screen in front of us. Again, unaware of exactly what had happened, but my goodness. We expected that collision of these two, the amount of first round finishes. What an exciting way to get 3 fights in now, so 5-4. And that's a moment for Trent Miller. That was a tough test for both these guys. Again, Trent Miller had the experience, but that's a beast in Marcus Nash. You can see the emotions now starting to come out.
Marcus Nash. But that's where having a great corner is important. He's gonna walk out.
He wants to go. I don't want to stop him. Listen.
I wouldn't want to be stuck there either right now if I were Marcus. That's a tough situation.
Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ryan Brueggemann stops this bout at 1 minute 59 seconds of round number 1. For your winner by knockout, the Terminator, Trent Miller.
Listen, let's give it up. Respect after the fight. What a battle between these two. Give it for Marcus Nash as well. Trent Miller. Trent Miller. There was pressure coming out. Phoenix, 2 up. You said you were going to bring it. 6 first-round victories coming from you. Just sum up what that means to you and how happy you are with that finish.
Man, I'm so happy. I honestly expected to win this on the ground. I thought I would take him down and maybe get a submission. I knew I had the capability if I landed on the feet to take him out, but man, it couldn't happen any better, honestly. I'm so happy with that finish, and I'm happy to get points on the board for Vegas. I think we can still win this thing. I think we're gonna win this thing, and I believe in the rest of my team that's still fighting.
Listen, it definitely makes it interesting now. We've got Frank there as well. I'll bring him in 1 second, but that is 4 points. 5 points is what Phoenix has got right now. You've got a wonderful team behind you. I want you to just sum up, though, fighting Marcus Nash, that was not an easy fight, right? Did he surprise you with what he brought?
You know, I expected him to come out more aggressive off the bat like he has his previous fights, but I think he respected that I had power, so he's a little bit more hesitant, but he did hit me a couple good times, man. I felt those shots, and I was like, oh, I can't take too many of those. And, you know, I saw the opening for the overhand, threw it, and that's all she wrote.
Well, listen, let's bring the big man in, Frank. Let's bring Frank. Yeah, there you go. Listen, Phoenix were 2-0 before this. Henry had plenty to say after that. You've now got points on the board, 4 via Trent Miller. Sum up how you're feeling and how happy you are with that.
No, I'm excited that the team in the back. I don't want the guys to feel that pressure that it was all on the last 2 fights to come out there. Trent came out there. This was an explosive fight. Look, Nash is dangerous. That went back and forth for a few seconds. He's so long and orthodox. That's a hard fight to take. I really respect that he kept his composure with such an unusual athlete to deal with. And also, too, just on Nash's part, he kind of got upset there at the end. The guy was hurt. He was concussed. That's not a true testament. Once he gathered himself, his corner gathered him, he showed who he was honorable. So, like, don't judge that, guys. Look, when you get hit in here, sometimes it's hard to argue with you what happened when you're the guy that got knocked out, you know?
100%. Well, that makes things very interesting moving into the next fight. So let's give it one more time for your winner, Trent Miller!